time for the first ever episode of our trivia game show here live on twitch.tv/Nick Daru. I am excited to bring you today's show with 4 fierce competitors. Vic Talks, Trubella, Wolfeyed, Violet Knights. Let's go and say hello to our contestants. You guys ready?
No.
Well, Vic, since you're not ready, we're going to start with you first. Vic, welcome to the show. How are you doing today, my man?
I'm doing great. My name is Vic Talks. I did it.
You did it. We have Trubella.
My name's Trubella. I'm a scientist during the day, and I stream sometimes on Twitch at night.
Violet Knights, welcome on the show.
Hello everyone, I'm Violet. I'm a variety streamer. I'm really excited to lose today. It's gonna be great.
Love the confidence. Wolf-eyed, what's up, dude?
What's going on?
Today, a trivia show is going to test the knowledge of our 4 competitors who will be earning points across the show. All the questions are basically going to be a value of some sort, either numerical, measuring something, and the idea is whoever gets the closest to the correct answer will get 3 points, and then it will go second closest will get 2, third closest will get 1, and then whoever doesn't get closest will get no points. So it'll kind of be like Mario Kart scoring. You guys will have like a minute or so to write your answer down. You will not be allowed to access your computers or internet or anything like that.
No fucking cheating, guys.
And then the winner will get some gifted subs for their Twitch channel. Do any of the competitors have any questions?
Who invited Vic?
I don't know.
Everyone's got their notepads ready. All right, so our first category is going to be history. The question that we're going to start with is, in what year was William Shakespeare born?
I have no fucking clue. But I do know I flick my thumb at D, so it's like an insult. That's the only.
I see Violet's answer.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna guess what I put up. I mean, you totally didn't see it before.
Wolf-eyed.
I went with 16. Oh god, it's 1680. Don't ask why. I don't know.
Let's go! High five! High five!
Oh,
Other way!
I knew that.
Yeah.
I put 1412. 14's my mom's favorite number, and 1 and 2 were my numbers when I played soccer in high school.
I want to say it.
Is it way different from everyone else's?
Yeah.
We got 1863.
1863. Well, Vic, you were the furthest for this. The actual year that Shakespeare was born, 1564.
Way to go, Violet.
So Violet with 1570?
What?
Pick up a full 3 points there for that one. So this one is a little bit more scientific. Now, if you didn't know, the human eye can see an incredible range of colors, an incredible range of resolution. And the human eye has a very, very strong resolution of 576 megapixels, which means we can see in ultra high definition. My question here for you today is, what is the megapixel resolution of a 4K television? Closest answer will be correct. All right, we'll start with Vic. Vic, why don't you tell us your favorite color and then give me your answer for this and why you picked it.
Okay, I'm gonna go with purple. Purple's a royalty color, and we're all kings and queens here, so that's why. The reason I chose my answer, 233 megapixels, I basically just try to split the human eye in half.
Trubella, favorite color and your answer and why you picked it.
My favorite color is Duke Blue. And I said 30. I originally put 50,000. And then I was like, oh, I think that our vision is better than a TV. Like, a lot better. So I just said 30.
Wolf-eyed.
Yes. So my favorite color is also purple. I went with 400. Originally, I was going to put 4,000 because, 4K, but there we go.
Violet, actually, you have a lot of purple or pinkish in
I
the
have,
background. Yeah.
I have a really shocking revelation, guys. My favorite color is also purple. You can't tell by my name, of course. But my favorite shade of purple is actually lavender, so I'm kind of a sham, I guess. So Wolf, I kind of did what you did, but instead of starting with 4,000, I started with 400, and then I got nervous, and then I made it 40.
We have an answer for you all, and a couple of you were pretty close. Actual megapixel revolution of a 4K television is only 8.29, which means I think Bella might have been the closest with 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get our question on the board here. Food. It's gonna be an interesting one because earlier Vic was
my
messing
God.
around with a banana on the on the stream. Far it could go. Anyways, but the question I have for you all is, how many calories are in a standard medium-sized banana? Wolf, what's your favorite? What's your favorite fruit? And then give us your answer and tell us why.
Favorite fruit is peach, and then I went with 25 and drew a little picture of a banana.
I have absolutely no clue. 'Cause I don't like looking at calories on anything. So I just went with 150. Ooh,
My answer
damn
is
it.
272. Ignore the 3. That's just question number 3. For like this size banana, looks like it has that much calories in there if you really think about it.
I put 110. I just thought it sounded, I don't know, around the right area. My favorite fruit are raspberries because they're fucking delicious.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
I'm a big fan of berries, so I agree. Raspberries are nice. All right. Well, lots of different answers here. 25, 150, 272, 110. I wrote them all down this time so I'd remember to make things easier. All right. What is the correct answer, though? How many calories are in a banana? Well, I kind of had a feeling that Bella might be close to this after asking about the kilocalories. Then you actually were the closest. It's 105. And you got 110. We're gonna go into gaming, guys. A gaming question. We're all gamers, right? My question for you is, at the challenger level in League of Legends, what is the average duration of a game played on Summoner's Rift? Bella, why don't you go first and show us your answer?
12.
12 minutes.
Compared to Bella's, it's very different. 2 hours, 25 minutes, and 16 seconds.
Wow,
sorry, 30 seconds.
225.
My original answer was 50 minutes, and I figured they're really good at this game, so I went an hour and 15 minutes. I don't know the map Summoner's Rift and how big it is, but give or take, I would say an hour 15.
My brother plays League and he's locked in his room all day. Hour and 35 minutes.
And then what's interesting about League is, as you get better at League, you get to the challenger level, the games actually get slightly shorter. So the correct answer is 25 minutes and 43 seconds, which means
Oh,
Bella,
shit.
even with a low guess of 12 minutes, is the closest to the correct answer. We're gonna do a little global geo kind of associated question. So my question for you all today, what is the population of Antarctica, the approximate population during its winter months?
My answer, I put 12 people. I feel like Drake Passage, kind of not a good time to go down there when it's winter.
Put 43 people.
Originally, I put 1. And then I crossed it out and I put 2. But then I was like, maybe 2's a little too low. So I changed it to 3.
And I went with 27 because I don't know.
This is intriguing. All of you guessing in the single or double digits here to about 1,000. So the highest answer, which is Bella, is gonna guess this correct. We're gonna dive into a fun topic here. We're gonna go with animals. My question here for you today is, what is the total estimated population of koalas globally? Wolfide, favorite animal, what's your answer here?
Believe it or not, probably is a wolf. And my answer is 650. Now, I did some quick maths in my head. I was thinking back to all the times that I've watched like Crocodile Hunter or like Catching Up with the Irwins and whatnot, because I love that show. And I was thinking like, okay, I see maybe like 30 or so koalas inside this encampment at a time. Then there's the ones in the wild. Then there's a bunch of zoos everywhere. So let's just times everything by like say over 100. So let's go. Let's rock with it.
Okay.
My favorite animal is probably a beluga whale. And I, for my answer, put 100K.
My favorite animals are otters. So in my mind, I thought under 1 million qualified for endangered. So I put 572K.
I love capybaras. I think they are such silly little dudes. So my answer, originally my gut said 30,000, but I was like, all right, maybe that's too much, but maybe it's too little. But then I went with maybe it's a little too much. So we went to 25,000.
One of the reasons why I wanted to bring it up was because koalas were recently endangered. So I just wanted to bring awareness to, koala numbers are going down in the world. As of 2021, the total amount of koalas remaining is somewhere between 32 and 58,000 koalas, which sounds like a lot, but it is enough to be considered endangered. And so I believe Violet's gonna be correct for this one.
You know these random questions.
I don't fucking know.
Topic of question 7, we're looking at currency. So my question here for you today is gonna be, what is the weight of a quarter? It'd probably best if you give your answer in grams.
I don't know what a singular gram, how
Yep.
much weight.
Oh, I'm pretty good with grams.
Yeah.
I'm pretty.
I put 45 grams because I know that one serving size of pasta is 56 grams, and I think it weighs less.
Originally, I put 5 grams, and I was like, that's too low. So I made it 15 grams.
Oh, I originally put 5 and I kept it at 5. I said 5 grams. No.
I'm underestimating it, or what's going on? So I put 2 G's. I think it's just a little bit more than a gram.
The weight of a standard United States quarter is gonna be 5.67,
Oh.
meaning Violet
Way to
almost
go,
hitting the nail on
Violet.
the head there with
Good job.
5.
I should have
Good
trusted
guess.
my original guess.
Yep. For the next category, we're gonna be doing world record. This record is gonna be related to weightlifting. So the question I have here is, what is the world record for the heaviest deadlift in terms of pounds? So Violet, we can actually start with you, and what we'll do is, you were requested to do a roast for someone also,
Aw.
I think.
Oh,
Guys, I'm a nice person. I'm not mean in any way. I don't know how you would expect that of me.
You can do either WID or 9253. Yeah, you can do WID.
My name's Wid, and I'm correct at every game because I'm so cool, and I think that I'm literally the best. And okay, you're cracked at games, but you're like a little bitch. Such a dickhead. Takes one to know one. Originally, I put I need to explain because there's a lot of things going on. 1,500 at first, right?
Okay.
And then I was like, okay, maybe that's too low. Let's go with 2,000. But then I was like, wait, that's maybe too high. So then I went with 1,750 because it was in the middle. But then I was like, wait, my gut's been right. So I'm gonna go back to 1,500.
I'll roast the number person. Your
yeah.
your name is 9 billion. There's not even 9 billion people in this world. You're literally an AI. You don't even freaking exist. So why are you in chat? Get out of here.
Weren't creative
my
enough to come up with a
answer's gonna
username. GG.
Be,
Yeah, go ahead.
1,200 pounds. I feel like I seen Blueface Baby deadlift 500 pounds, and he's kind of small like me. So a big boy can probably do a lot more than him. So I did it about 2.5 more than him and put 1,200 pounds.
If 500 is honestly incredible. If you can deadlift 500 pounds, that's crazy. So, but yes, I like where your head's at. Very nice. Bella, if you want, you can help roast someone who redeemed it.
Gimme Wick. I swear to God, you're younger than me, but you act like you're 80 years old. You fucking old man. Bruh, the best thing about you is your fucking girlfriend. And you keep spinning the globe, we keep spinning the globe, but we still can't find who the fuck asked. I said 650 pounds, because that's like 6 of me, and that's a lot.
Wolf-eyed. If you want to roast, you can hook us up.
I don't know anybody. Or for Dasani, your name reminds me of a type of water, and you know what? I don't get hydrated, so what'd it do? So I think I'm on the low end for this, but I went with 800 pounds.
I think that's reasonable. Absolutely astounding number here. 1,104 pounds, meaning Vic is the closest. Next category is astronomy. My question for you guys here is, how many times larger is Antares compared to our own sun? And I want you to provide me with a multiplier. Start with wolf-eyed.
I went with 4 times.
My guess is 30 times larger.
Thank
100
you.
times bigger than our star, by the way.
So I went with a whopping 5,327 times larger.
Antares is 700 times larger than our sun, meaning Vic is the closest to the answer. We have 3 left. We're gonna go into film. E.T. holds a record for the most weeks in a row being number one in the US box office. I want you to tell me how many weeks in a row that was. How many weeks in a row was E.T. the number one in the US box office?
I went a little bit under a year. I think it was in the box office number one, 8 to 9 months. So I put 41 weeks.
And I put 16 weeks.
I also did the same thing as Vic, where I'm like, I assume it's gonna be in theaters for longer back then, and I gave it 30.
Started with 20 weeks, then I went 16, and then I ended up with 23. So 23 weeks is my final answer. Wasn't it in?
The correct answer here is gonna be 16. So Bella is actually exactly, I think, correct.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It is 16 weeks, which is about 31% of the year, which also means you're gonna get an extra point for getting the exact answer correct. This one's gonna be related to literature. The best-selling book of all time, it's a Spanish book, actually. It's called Don Quixote.
Don Quixote.
Don Quixote. I did not know how to say it, thank you. So my question is, how many copies of Don Quixote have been sold globally over the course of history?
I put 3 billion.
I'm gonna go with 100 million copies.
And I put 700 million.
I don't believe any book has gone certified diamond, unlike Violet over here thinks it went triple diamonds. I think it did go 7 times
no.
platinum though. 7 times platinum. 750 mil sold.
The answer we have for you all is 500 million. This is it. This is the last question of the night.
Boy.
The last category we have for you all today is Twitch. The question I have here for you guys is, what is the exact amount of subs that Kai set as the new global subscriber record?
So I think it's a 752,000.
Okay, 752,000 subscribers.
I knew that it had to be more than like 30K with 42,000.
I'm starting to think I may have added an extra 0, but fuck it, 310,000.
Time I just drew over it, so I've had 3 or 4 guesses. Give you my thought process here. 30,000.
Okay. All the players have given their answers. 306,000 is the correct amount of subscribers. Shaking their head. It is Vic Talks was the closest, getting 3 points. Ella's second closest, Violet third closest, which means I believe Bella is going to wind up having the most points at the end here. Thanks, you guys, for all coming in here. Thanks, everyone, for being here, and I'll see you next time.